week 13 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few centers I would look to buy and trade for this week. The first guy, Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers. Turner, he's not that happy over there in Indiana, and he wants more of an opportunity. And there's rumors going around that the Knicks have been interested in him early in the offseason. Now, rumors over the last few days, the Timberwolves are interested as well. So on the season here for Miles Turner, 13 points a game, 7.2 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 3 blocks a game, which is his key value for fantasy owners, and 1.5 threes a game with 51% from the field. So right here, his number's pretty similar to last season, but Miles Turner, 3 years ago, he's scoring the basketball more, and over the last few weeks, his percentages and scoring has dropped. 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and 3 blocks a game with a 3 a game and 41% from the field. So right now, he's only playing about 25, 30 minutes tops for this Indiana Pacers team, and he feels underutilized, and I think a trade's brewing, and he's going to have more value no matter where else he goes. Just in Indiana, it's not working. He's not happy over there, and this is the time to get him before the NBA trade deadline, where I think it's most likely Turner does get traded this deadline this year here. So the last few games for him, January 5th versus Brooklyn, 14 points, 4 boards, an assist, a steal, 5 blocks, a 3, 50% from the field. January 8th versus Utah, 8 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, 4 blocks, 37% from the field. And January 10th at Boston, he didn't do anything really. In that ball game was Turner, 6 points, 3 boards, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 28% from the field in that one. So right here, he's only pretty much blocking shots. Everything else is mediocre to poor numbers for Turner. So right now, while he's in a slump and not getting the playing time he wants really over there in Indiana, I would go out there and buy him, because if this guy goes to a team that needs help at center and a guy who could stretch the floor like Turner, we know he could hit threes, he's going to be scoring the basketball more, getting more rebounds, and the blocks will always be there. So this is a perfect time to go out there and buy him. The next center I look to buy this week's Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat. So Bam Adebayo, news has just come out that he's a week or so away, and this is the perfect time to go out there and buy him low before he comes back and he starts putting up big numbers once again. So on the season for Adebayo, 18.7 points a game, 10 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.1 steals, and 51% from the field. So Adebayo, a perennial all-star over the last few seasons, or close to it for some seasons as well. I know Yurtseven's been a great find for this Miami Heat team, and Dwayne Dedmon might come back in tonight's ball game as well, but Adebayo, there's no way he's going to come back and not play. I know Yurtseven's going to get playing time, but Adebayo is going to be fine and still get 25 at least to 35 minutes a game range here is Adebayo. And we know this guy's a double-double machine. And right now, with him a week or so away, this is a perfect time to go out there and get him, in my opinion, because if he comes back and has a couple huge games, then his value is going to be right back where it was. So right now, if the Adebayo owner's impatient or he has to make a move to move up the standings, and you could give him something of decency but not overpay for Adebayo, this is the perfect time to do it. In the third and final center I look to try to buy this week's Riqu Holmes of the Sacramento Kings. So Riqu Holmes, another guy here who's banged up, but he should be back in a couple days now after he's on the safety and protocol list here, and he needs to get his conditioning back up to par. So on the season here for Holmes, even with the protocol list or not, the numbers have dropped a little bit from last season. 12.6 points a game, 8.7 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1 block a game, and 69% from the field. But the last month here, his averages have been way down. 6.4 points a game, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.4 blocks a game, and 58% from the field. So right now, he was even struggling, was Holmes, before he went on the safety and protocol list. And his last ball game was December 31st, so he's missed already 10 days here as Holmes. And we'll see if he comes back and puts up numbers. But right now, with the struggles and him not playing over almost in 2 weeks here, it's a perfect time to go out there and buy Holmes low. So that's a few centers I look to buy here and trade for week 13 of the fantasy basketball season.